I am engaging the class of BCom Part 1 Honors Financial Account Honors Paper 1 Chapter Partnership Dissolution Insolvency of Partner. Dear student, good morning everybody. In the last two classes, I have already solved two questions from this chapter, question number 1 and 5. Today I want to solve a question in which all partners become insolvent. That is question number 15, page number 779 of Shukla's book. As you saw in this question, there are three partners, namely X, Y, and Z. All becomes insolvent. No is able to bring a single entry as their deficiency of capital. So how the capital account will be adjusted? How deficiency will be borne by partners? We will see in this question. First, we will prepare relation account. As you see in the question, all assets are sold for rupees 79,750. Here, assets are businessable, debtor, stock, plant, and goodwill. For writing of these assets, will be transferred to relation account, for which entries will be relation account DR, to businessable account, to debtors account, to stock account, to plant account, to goodwill account. Now, all assets will be transferred to relation account in debit side as to businessable 4,000, to debtors 25,000, to stock 40,000, to plant 30,000, to goodwill 10,000. Now the entry for liabilities here, third party liabilities are bank overdraft and creditors. For writing of these liabilities will be debited, so entries will be bank overdraft account DR, creditors account DR to relation account. So in relation account, bank overdraft and creditors both will be transferred in credit side as by bank overdraft 60,000, by creditors 45,000. Now the asset is sold for cash. So cash comes in the business. So entry will be cash account DR to relation account. So in relation account, cash will be transferred in credit side as by cash account 79,750. Now there will be entry for payment of liabilities. As you see in the question, liabilities are paid 75 paise in a rupee. So the total of these liabilities is rupees 1,05,000, and 75 paise of 1,05,000 is equal to 78,750. So in all liability will be paid rupees 78,750 out of liability of 1,05,000. So entry will be relation to cash. So cash will be posted to relation on debit side and to cash account 78,750. There is a dissolution expense of 2,000 relation expenses, for which entry is relation to cash. So cash will be posted in debit side to relation account as to cash account 2,000. Now the total of debit side is rupees 1,89,750. That is more than the total of credit side. So the balance remains in the credit side rupees 5,000. It is loss for the firm will be transferred to partners capital account, for which entries will be S capital account DR, Y capital account DR, Z capital account DR to relation account. So 5,000 loss will be transferred to partners capital account in their profit sharing ratio. 3/5 of 5,000 is equal to 3000 and 1/5 of 5000 is equal to 1000, 1000. So X, Y, Z capital will be posted in credit side as by X 5000, Y 1000, Z 1000. Now we will prepare partner's capital account. As in the question you see the balance of S capital is rupees 5000 and Z capital rupees 10,000 are given in the liability side of the balance sheet. So both capital balance is credit balance. So will be written in the credit side in capital account as by balance B by FD in X column 5000 and Z column 10,000. Now the Y capital balance given in the asset side. So it means the Y capital balance is debit balance. So it will be written in capital account in debit side as to balance B by FD in Y's column 20,000. Now the realization loss will be written as you have already entered S capital account DR, Y capital account DR, Z capital account DR to realization account. So realization account will be posted in capital account in the debit side as to realization account in S column 3000, in Y column 1000 and in Z column 1000. After putting the loss of realization expenses, we see the debit of Y's capital is rupees 21,000 and there is no a single NP in the credit column, in the credit side in Y's column. So difference in Y's capital is rupees 21,000 will be borne by X and Z in their capital balance, that is 50,000 and 10,000 ratio. The ratio of 50,000 10,000 is equal to 3:2. So 21,000 difference will be borne by X and Y in the ratio of 3/5 and 2/5. Now the 3/5 of 21,000 is equal to 12,600 and 2/5 of 21,000 is equal to 8,400. So it means 12,600 difference of Y's capital and 8,400 difference of Y's capital will be borne by X and Z respectively, for which entries will be S capital account DR, S capital account DR, Z capital account DR to Y capital account. So in Y's capital, X and Z capital will be posted by S capital account 12,600, by Z capital account 8,400, and in Z capital, X and Z capital will be posted in the debit side as to Y's capital in X column 12,600 and in Z column 8,400. After putting the difference of Y's capital, we find now that there is a difference of 600 in S capital and there is a surplus of there is a S capital and there is a surplus of 600 in Z capital. So X deficiency will be borne by Z, for which entity will be Z capital account DR to S capital account. So in S capital, Z capital will be posted in credit side by Z capital rupees 600 and S capital will be posted in debit side in Z column to S capital account 600. Now the total of both sides is 50,600, 21,000 and 10,000. Now we will prepare cash account. As you see in the question, the cash balance given between 1,000 will be written in the debit side as to balance B by FD 1,000. As you have already entered for realizing the assets cash account DR to realization account. So in cash account, realization account will be posted in the debit side to realization account 79,750. For liability payment, we have already entered relation to cash. So in cash account, relation account will be posted in credit side by relation account 78,750. For deduction expenses, we have already entered relation to cash. So in cash account, relation account will be posted in credit side as by relation account 2,000. Now the total of both sides is 80,750. The total of both sides is equal, so the problem solved is correct. Thank you.